Here's the one thing to know about the NBA season. Now think about this. In the NFL, you can find talent like Tom Brady in the 6th round. The NFL is filled with high-end players drafted after the 4th round. The NBA's got 2 rounds, and in many years, I would argue most, you're out of players after about the 14th pick. There is a reason the NBA used to have 10 rounds and 8 rounds and now has 2. There's a reason. It is so hard to not only make the NBA, but to be impactful as a young player. Think about that. Think about how dominant Anthony Davis was at Kentucky. Many believe he's the next great thing. He's been in the NBA 4 years. He's made the playoff once. The brow, he's made it 1 time. So the Lakers go into a season where D'Angelo Russell and Julius Randle, essentially both rookies, kids in a man's league, they will be leaning on them. Okay? They'll be leaning on D'Angelo Russell, which after about the 57th game, 58, 60, he'll hit a wall because college guys play 35 games. He has struggled. He was shooting 12% on threes, 35% from the floor. When's the last rookie point guard that took over a franchise and carried them to a lot of wins without a superstar next to him? Damian Lillard was very good early with LaMarcus Aldridge on the wing. Kobe's now like 37. So people forget this. The NBA, think about the percentages to make the NBA. The league is acknowledging we're just going to go 2 rounds. That's it. And the NFL's like, oh, no. You don't even have to get drafted in the NFL. You could make up a Pro Bowl roster over the last 10 years. Tony Romo was not drafted. You could make up a Pro Bowl roster in the NFL of undrafted free agents, and it would be full of really good players. You'd have Tony Romo would be your starting quarterback. You win a lot of games with Tony Romo. In the NBA, you get to the 14th player, you're kind of out of it. There's been a few outliers. I mean, absolutely. Tony Parker was, I think, the first pick of the 2nd round or deep in the. Nobody's saying you can't find a Kawhi Leonard time to time. The Spurs tend to do that better than anybody else. But I don't think people understand this. If the Lakers do not get Kevin Durant, it is not even remote. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. Their roster. Now, this is the Lakers, right? This is the roster. It will be primarily based on 2 babies, Swaggy P, Roy Hibbert, and Metta World Peace. It sounds like a Globetrotter roster. If you literally, starting it forward, Meadowlark Lemon and Metta World Peace. At guard, the ageless Kobe and Swaggy P. And Roy Hibbert, the last true back-to-the-basket center in the NBA. You don't understand. The West is so good that the Clippers' loaded roster is, I think, my 4th favorite in the West. Look at Houston's roster. Look at Houston's roster. Those guys, it's incredible. You can go 11 deep. So I will say this about the Lakers. At 300-1 odds, you are wiping. You just should light that money on fire. There is absolutely no value to it.